Lako.
Vi dajte sve zmeći goru na...
Če je sve? Če je neko delo?
Čak, ako še ministarstvo poznačeno. BHC 12, na moj mislim pokrenut. Ministarstvo še počakamo pa tako. Dobro.
Pa samo malo. Že dela tam? Nešto?
Ne.
Zdaj pa ja?
Zdaj pa dela. Čakamo. Evo sad je pa vrste se puno ne moraš ono. Aha. Dva ima.
It's magic butter.
Magic butter.
Magic butter.
Thank you. From him.
From Hemp Charity.
Okay. Magic butter, ne?
Magical butter, sorry.
Čakamo še ministarstvo za kmetijstvo in potem štartamo in čakamo še nekaj strano. Še kdo nekje so? Vinko, Miha, pa Škraban. A imaš ti rezultatske prehranske produkte? Da, kako se zove? Rezultatski prehranski produkte. Jeste? Predstavljaš. Zobnu pastu? Pa to tudi tako predstavljam. Zobnu pastu. Vinko, ti ste rezultatski predstavljali. Dobro. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miha will start it, right? Then Vinko, then Steve, and then Wagener, right?
Welcome everybody to the World Hemp Congress Slovenia 2014. We are hereby opening the Global Hemp Technology Innovation. In this respect, we kindly greet and present our selection committee. Mr. Andrija Petrović, General Manager of the Technology Park Zagreb. Mrs. Alenka Marjetić-Nieder of the Ministry of Agriculture and Environment of the Republic of Slovenia. And Mrs. Majdarovic, CEO of the World Hemp Congress Slovenia. Our contestants will be Mr. Miha Štefe, Mr. Nico Wagener, Mr. Steve Danks, and Mr. Vinko Škraban. The podium is yours.
When we have prepared their products. Good afternoon, my ladies and gentlemen. It's my, how to say, I'm Croat in Slovenia, so I'm very happy to be here with you today as a member of selection committee. So I'm Andrija Petrović, General Manager of Technology Park, not Zagreb, but Varaždin. Sorry for that, but where is the Varaždin? Varaždin is in the northwestern part of Croatia. Zagreb is the capital, but we in Varaždin always try to be near the Zagreb, so that's the reason why I have to say something instead of that. Okay, anyway, today we have several innovators with 7 or 8 innovations. So idea is that we see presentation about innovators and innovation. Today we will try to make good marks, 3 of us, and just idea is to see what we can do after that presentation. So we in the technology park Varaždin do that job on daily basis, because between 40 companies in incubation phase in our technology park, we have a lot of such events and a lot of such how to say initiatives during maybe 300 per year. So I want to tell you that there is a daily basis our work, and we know much about innovations and how to commercialize it. Okay, but we will try to do it here in Slovenia today. So I don't want to complicate, but let's give the floor to our innovators and let's see what they offer to us. Thank you.
Mr. Miha Štefe.
Hello everybody, my name is Miha Štefe and I come from Slovenia, and today, first of all, I will present to you my innovations that I have already presented here at the World Hemp Congress on the 2012 and 2013. So now first let's see one at a time. Now I can find the right presentation. Just a second. I'm really sorry, but I seem to have misplaced my presentation. So then we'll just have to start with the new presentation of the new innovation that I will present today. It's a new innovation. So basically, these 2 years I've done some innovations. You can see it here now that we don't have the presentation. This was the winner of last year's awards, and I made a hemp fireplace. The hemp fireplace was basically built out of hemp inner core, mixed with lime and water, and basically just put, and it didn't burn, so it was a good innovation. I did a hemp house that was a self-sustaining hemp house. For that I got an award too. And then I started thinking how, because it's an innovation, how to make it basically commercialize something, to produce and to offer to the people. Because I'm studying farming, but I don't have a farm, I don't have a field. So how can I make money with hemp if I cannot produce it? But I want to sell it, I want to live with it, I want to have it in my everyday life. So then I started to think how to create a product that everybody here can make something out of it. First, it's health, and second, it's some kind of a profit, so you can earn something. So that's why we basically created a new brand, Good Green. And Good Green offers an opportunity at every step. So everybody who buys some product, and if somebody is happy with that product, you usually tell it to a friend, oh look, I bought this product, and it's really working for me, it's good, it's healthy, I can make tons of stuff with it, why not use it too? And then you recommend it to that person, and you never have nothing from it. He goes to the store and buys it and says to you, yeah, it's okay, I use it now too, and then nothing for you. So that's why we created basically a network that people can share our products that are of course out of hemp and make some profit out of it. So important, yeah, the most important thing, it's not profit for all of us. The most important thing is health. So what's better if you can present to your mother, to your son, to your nephew, to your family, basically, a good product, and when you sell it to somebody, you make a little bit of profit. So, and it's basically it's simple. I don't have the package right here with me because this innovation will start in the end of the World Hemp Congress. So at the end of the World Hemp Congress, everybody who will hear about this innovation will be able to join our group and buy a package, like it says here. It's simple. You buy a package and you will obtain a good green team membership. This membership will allow you to buy the products and offer them to somebody else. And the most interesting thing about these products are the packages that we put them in. It's ultraviolet glass, and when you put something in here, it lasts. It doesn't lose the nutritional value. It stays good. So that's why it's good green. And the basic thing is that when you're in the network, you buy the package once, and then you buy the whole, basically you can, this is hemp flour. You can then buy it 1 kilo on a big scale and then just pour it in the glass. So we're basically ecological. So you don't throw away the packaging and you can have it forever. Like I said, it's profitable. Like I said, people like sharing positive experience. Anyway, so why don't share it with somebody and make something out of it? So basically, I'm really sorry I couldn't represent you my best innovations, but basically this is it. And I hope people will be interested in it, and thank you.
Yes, please. Is this being produced in this country? Is this from this region?
Everything is being produced in Europe.
In Europe.
Yes. So the packages is from one place, the hemp is from another place.
The actual hemp itself?
The hemp itself is from Romania.
And it could be here, couldn't it?
It could be here, but here in Slovenia we have some stupid law that doesn't allow us to, I don't know how to say it. We are allowed to grow it, but we are not allowed to process it.
Can I just clear this up? You are from this country?
Yes.
Thank you for inviting us, by the way. We're from the UK.
We're happy to
So you're having to go to another country
yes.
to import something with all the transportation costs
yes.
that you could grow in the field over there.
Yes.
If they grow it in the field over there, could you produce the goods that are inside of that bottle?
We would have to take them to Austria, do them there, bring them back.
Bring the equipment here? Why has it got to go to Austria?
The laws in Slovenia.
The laws in Slovenia. Change the law, you have an industry.
Yeah, we tried that, but we failed. But you in England are very liberal about it.
I don't have any.
No?
Same reason.
Really?
We have to import from China.
It's going to change. It's going to change.
Or from Romania. I'm from England. I used to go here for half now.
Really? Yeah.
Same,
yeah. Anybody else? What? What about the law? Yeah, you explained it to me differently, but when I was at our legal department, they said that we can grow hemp, but we cannot process it. But you said
we can process it in just into industrial
uses.
direction uses, yes. But what is industry? Define industry. So the government has the law which is not complete. So I do it. I have a lot of products. Going.
And all of these not industry. So they say.
I got another question.
Yes.
What kind of products are you going to do in the network?
We're starting with one package. This package will contain food products, from hemp oil, hemp nuts, hemp flour, and hemp proteins. This will be basically the start. And later on, if our network of people and our basically sellers develop, and there are more of them, then we will go to cosmetics and later on clothes. But you have to go by steps. Like you go in the network marketing by steps, in business it's the same.
I have one question.
Please.
What are hemp proteins?
Hemp proteins are it's fine dust. It's basically when you make the hemp oil, you are left with some kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Fibers, it's basically fibers, yeah. And then you grind these fibers and you get flour. And the dust that comes when it's grinded, when it goes around, that's proteins. It's just the most concentrated dust that it's the most easily digested by a human body. So that's why they're called proteins. But proteins are in every single product of hemp, except oil, because it's only fat.
So there is no difference between flour and proteins?
In the material, no. But in the process of the making, a big difference. Because there's a lot of more of hemp flour that comes out than hemp proteins. Because hemp proteins is just the fine dust. It's not concentrated, but it's fine dust. Yeah, the structure is fine, and it's really, there's not a lot of left. So proteins is you get the list of proteins from the hemp seed.
I got another question. Are these natural, organic products?
Yes, these are totally natural and organic products. That's a good thing. But we still hope, we have a plan that we will have basically here in Slovenia. We'll start with a small farm and produce some small quantities of our own hemp products, but we cannot market it and put it on the big scale because of the law. But we hope this will change. It has to. Yes?
I have to ask you, this topic is very interesting, but what is the matter of your innovation process?
Yes, the matter that it is basically that, like I explained, nobody now could earn money from hemp. Except if he was a farmer, because you have to grow it, you have to process it, and you have to make a product out of it. Now, here with this innovation, people get products, and if they recommend these products, like let's say, I recommend you the product, I will make a profit out of it, because you will buy it. And then, if you recommend this product to Vinko, if Vinko buys, you will make and I will make.
Okay, when we speak about innovation, we speak about
this is intellectual property. You have to develop this program to
okay, I understand.
So basically, I developed this program that makes possibility for everybody to make a commission from selling hemp without having its own farm or production or anything else. You just get the possibility of a hemp business, because now in the world there's no such business. What? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
I am American.
Where's my man Dior? Can I borrow one? Ah, it's there. Great, thank you. Right, nice. Hello, everybody. Is this on? Can you hear me? We on? Hello.
Steve. I'm from England. And it's really nice to be here to see some hemp innovation, some hemp talk, some hemp conversation. Anything hemp is great, right? Believe me, it's a fantastic product. Start talking about it. Start learning about it. I'm going to show you a piece of equipment. This piece of equipment is not in the competition, right? I, as a hemp person, I'm not into competitions. I'm into co-creation, co-sharing, co-everything. Competition is something that's very old. So this is not part of it here today. But I'd like to show you this because this is one way that when the law changes in your country, which it will, because this is an ecological, sustainable plant that is going to move us into the future, because the old ways are actually finished now. Yeah? We all know that, it's just all a matter of time. And this is the plant that's going to help replace it. Now, I'm very interested in this plant because, one, I've been doing it since 1993. I've been a hemp farmer, hemp builder, hemp innovator. I've made clothes, creams, everything you can think out of it. Unfortunately, a few years ago, I got cancer. I went down the chemo road because I didn't believe in the power of my own plant. And stupidly enough, I believed in the power of Western medicine. And after 1 year, and reducing to be 6.5 stone, being completely bald with no teeth, no fingernails, and with 48 hours left to live, I started to take the protocol of what we call Rick Simpson, or RSO. It's an extract of the cannabis plant. It heals. Just Google it. I'm not here to explain. There's a man here today that is an absolute, the guy in the back of the room, is a total professional in the world. You're lucky to have him here today. He knows as much as anybody in the world does today about the extraction and medicine of this plant. This machine is a home machine. Yeah? It will no way produce the quality that these people are capable of producing. But as a home machine, believe you me, this works. Okay? And all you do is when this young man can grow this, okay, across the road, and it's cheap to grow because it's a weed, it's a super weed. You put this in the ground, and out of 1 hectare of this, you most probably end up with about a ton of oil, alright? The figures are all out there. Yeah, I've actually produced a ton of oil from a hectare of good quality hemp seed oil in England from the same seed variety as this. It's called Balti from Romania. Seed varieties are very important, by the way. So what do? For me to remain alive on a daily basis, and believe me, I'm not the only one in the world, there's thousands of us, and they're growing every day. This, I understood that this country has gone legal. Now, I've left my own country and travelled through 3 countries, one of which is legal, where I could get my medicine, another one, I can't get my medicine. I'm now here with one of my team members, he's also a patient at a time. We can't get medicine in your country because, again, it's illegal. If we don't leave your country very shortly and get down to somewhere like Amsterdam or Belgium or Luxembourg to go and get some medicine, we're going to end up very ill. So for the point of this demonstration, whatever this green herb is in here, this for this demonstration today is called Cannabis sativa L. Okay? What you do with this plant is you harvest it. Okay? The best thing to do is dry it. Yeah? The guy at the back will tell you loads of information about drying and all sorts of ways of doing it. You basically dry it. When you've dried it, or buy it dry, you put some of it in this machine. Okay? You take some of this young man's fine oil, good quality oil grown in this region, and you put some of that oil in there. You take this lid, you put that lid on there, you plug that into the mains electricity. There's 3 buttons up there. You press some buttons, and in the instruction manuals it tells you what type of medicine you want. Or if you want to make creams, I believe there's a guy coming up to make some creams in a minute, it will also make good creams. Because you can apply this medicine through creams tropically. Yeah? You press the buttons on the medicine that I want to make, which is... Can I have my green bag a minute? Right. You press the buttons. On my medicine, it takes 2 hours. All this lights up because it's made by a bunch of hippies down in California, bless them. Yeah? One was a scientist, one was a summit at work for NASA. and they saw that the market, that people need medicines, because 1 in 2 men at the moment are suffering from cancer, 1 in 3 women are suffering from cancer. This medicine cures cancer, make no mistake about it. Yeah? After 2 hours, you pour that out through a straining cloth, into a jug. That there is life. That's what gives me life. Any questions?
How does it work?
How does it work? The guy who's coming on next is an expert in that field. Yeah? I actually know about it because I'm standing this guy, I look up to him. So I'm going to let him answer that question if he is happy with that. Yeah? I'm here just to show you that hemp works. This is hemp fabric, by the way. This was grown in Romania and processed in Romania. Yeah? We used to make hemp jeans from England. Everything you do, the briquettes work. This is your future. It's not going to be in the technological age, it's going to be what you're surrounded with, your fields. I've just been out to an agricultural show, but I can't even see any hemp out there. I can't even see any hemp machinery. Even John Deere, the great John Deere, who sells hemp machinery in Canada by the bucket load, hasn't even bothered to turn up with a hemp processor here today. Because why? Because none of your farmers know about it. Why don't your farmers know about it? Because none of you want to buy it. Because it's going to take guys like him to get out of bed and work for 18 hours, 7 hours a day, trying to show people what this plant can do. And it's your responsibility to back it. And when you do, you will see the economic climate in this country go through the roof. Because the new economics of the world are going to be based on agriculture, and the best plant in agriculture is Cannabis sativa. Okay? Thank you. Any questions? Shopping on over there. You have the wonder machine. Thank you.
There was a question.
This guy, listen to him.
I'll present me very shortly. My name is Nicolas Wagener. I am a retired.
Microphone, please.
Hello. I am grateful that I have been invited by Ms. Robic because I was first time here in Slovenia in 2011, where I was spontaneously took out from the publicum from Dr. Kurt Blas from Vienna, who presented the medical use of cannabis. I am in the food and food complement on cannabis, so that I want to differ. So Kurt presented the action of THC in the human body over the endocannabinoid system and so on. And I presented the action of CBD, how it is working in our body. Steve had a question to Steve, how it is working in the body. That's very simple. We have an endocannabinoid system. Each one of us has an endocannabinoid system. Every mammifer, up down to species who are just leaving the water to come to the earth, they have an endocannabinoid system. So, the CB2 receptor, we have CB1, CB2, and GPR55, that's very complicated, so we call it CB2. These are systems who are in each one, and when we use now the CBD, like Steve presented, when he goes to a country like Luxembourg, where our tea from Canada is in the supermarkets, he uses his machine and he has his medicine. It's food. It's food. So when he takes his food on CBD based, the CB2 receptor has a kind of physiological action. He goes on the CB2 receptor, the CBD, as an agonist, and the target is that the receptor is checking the quality of the DNA in the cell. The DNA in the cell, when she is okay, I protect you, you are a good one. But when the signal comes back that there is an abbreviation or a damage in the DNA in the cell, the CB2 receptor indicates the apoptosis, in other words, the harakiri, to the cell. You are not a good one, kill yourself, destroy yourself. And tumor cells are not in a good condition. So the tumor cells are killed separately with this food on CBD base. The other one, when we use now the hemp in a fresh form, we go in the field, we earn the leaf or the flower, the molecule is in the acid form. In the acid form, it's CBD-A, CBD acid, and this molecule was also known as the orphan receptor or gram protein. It is an antagonist to the pro-inflammation GBR55 receptor. So it's regulating down the inflammation in our body by also a signal to these cells. So in 2009, I meet Dr. William Curtin from California on the International Association for Cannabis as Medicine in Cologne, and William presented how you can cure a cervical cancer with the leaf of fresh THC California plant, high in THC, but in the fresh form, it contains the molecule THC acid, and it's this THC acid who makes the action against cancer cells. And I presented a case from Luxembourg where the same condition, cervical cancer, was cured by the tea in the CBD form. So we had cured the same condition with different molecules. And since there we are brothers from other mothers. and half and half we are in California, in Europe, and we work together. And so I took this knowledge to our state laboratories. The Centre de Recherche Publique is a part of the Health Ministry, and that was quite crazy. I saw in a newspaper an article that Professor Li Feng from the Chinese Traditional Medicine University of Peking was invited to the CRP laboratories in Luxembourg to make research on herbal medicines against cancer medicines. But I tried, I went over there to the CRP laboratory. I'm not a Chinese one, I am a Luxembourgish one, but can you try this extract, this tea, on cancer cells? And I presented that to my partner in the Society Canada, Dr. Steinmetz, a PhD in molecular plant biology. And that was very spectacular because they didn't find any kind of cancer cells, living cancer cells, in the Centre Hospitalier in Luxembourg who were tested with my extract, who were resistant more than 8 hours. That I will present you on next Wednesday when my PowerPoint is working. Now, today we present another form of cancer we will speak about on next Wednesday. I will give you a little bit my opinion, how I came to, as a retired police commissioner, to cannabis. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
This is the point.
Okay. Here is a prototype of Danks, the society here in Slovenia, phytopharmaceuticals, who are working with, under my license, with contrast that we can produce a food complement based on CBD. The CBD is an ancient alchemist extract, alcohol extract of industrial hemp, who is growing in our countries. We use in Luxembourg Federal 17 industrial hemp to get as a primary tea and then from the tea we make the extracts in Luxembourg. But I told you that we speak about cancer on Wednesday. Is a little bit my history, and I myself, I was nearly dying in 2002 in a hospital, and there I saw that with allopathic medicine we were on the rest. They tried frisium, gotiadine, venlafaxine, fluoxetine, lithium, valproic acid, Xanax, all these medicines. But I was no more a living person, I was a zombie, and I had no more life. And so I quit the hospital on 4 legs. And the first book I bought me was on traditional Chinese medicine to see an issue, because allopathic medicine was on his end. And then I get the first scores by acupuncture, and I changed also food, because I was diagnosed with ADHD, and ADHD is a condition where, from the point of view of the environmental medicine, these people are hypersensible and they need all but no Ritalin. So I changed food and I eliminated all the stressors who were in the industrial food, like glutamate, the artificial colors, especially the yellow and the red one, is very aggressive for these sensible people. And so I slowly began to recover a little bit better, but there was something was not good, and a friend of me made me in relation with Dr. Robert Gorta from Germany, in Cologne, who is a pioneer in the medical use of cannabis in form of dronabinol. Dronabinol is THC synthesized from CBD. By a simple transformation, it is possible to make THC from CBD. So the dronabinol made me more relaxed, but my inflammations in my bowel and so were not good cured. And then I found my master molecule, the CBD, in industrial hemp. And then the combination of both bring me wellness back. And then I began to study this now since 12 years. And especially when I contact Dr. Courtney, we made big progress in the yield. And my son has an autistic spectrum disorder, diagnosis from the age of 3 after vaccination. And you have it there. So that was in December 2006. My son Ilva had this very bad behavior. He was a little bit aggressive, but excuse me, Ilva, you are a nice boy. And his performance was not good in school, and also the behavior with his friends and so was nearby impossible. So we tried first dronabinol, and that had a little impact. It was a little bit better, but the mixture of 80% CBD, who is produced from my friend Mr. Norbert Allenbecker, who is the ancient hemp grower since 1905 in Luxembourg. And then pharmacists helped me to make a mixture of 80% CBD and 20% THC. That was in the beginning, and that was without any cannabinoids. And then Paula is the writing, yes, it was. The writing was like his character. It was not good. And then we use it for a few months until March, or 4 months. This one, and then in May it was CBD only. We stopped it with the THC, and that was a year later only CBD in capsules are manufactured from the hemp from our fields. And not only that his writings was okay, but also his behavior was dramatically, excuse my bad English, was dramatically improved to a positive. And today Elwa is one of the loveliest gardeners in our country. So enough now for today. Wednesday I present the other things, but you see that I have also this tea. Thanks, lady. This tea and another one of the leaf, and without leaf, only the flowers, is in nearby every supermarket in Luxembourg, commercially available. And this is a superstar because it has a good smell. It's 70% Fedora 17 and 30% Fenchel in German. What's the name in English? Fenchel. Fennel. But that's really good running, and it's in sachets. And so the society cannot do this since 2 years when the law has changed in Luxembourg in July 2012. Before it was forbidden to sell other things like seeds and fiber from hemp, and after the results I will present you on Wednesday, the leaf industry came with Article 4 of the law, who indicated that when the THC content is less than 0.3, it's not a drug, it's food. So we are in food with cannabis, having an influence on our endocannabinoid system, but there are other plants who have an influence on our system. Vanilla is activating vanillin receptors, and so aspartame is activating. Also, we have natural aspartame in us, but artificial aspartame you can give shit to eat and it's not well. So enough for today. 3 questions and the rest on Wednesday. Thank you for your.
How many people have you registered in medicine?
In medicine.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in medicine. I don't know how many people go in the supermarket, but there are hundreds and hundreds buying the tea.
Have you some number? Have you some information about papers?
Yeah, that I will present you on Wednesday. But there are hundreds of people, and also to Éveil Santé, there are a lot of people coming who have the noise full of allopathic medicine. And the conseils of my partner, Nathalie Éveillard, and me are together helping the people. We cure anyone, but we help people with our method. It's a kind of applied environmental medicine, blood analysis, and then you check out what is good for you and what is bad for you. And when the clients see that black and white, that when they eat cow milk products or gluten or arachide oil or something like that, when you eliminate that from your nutrition, your body has good chance to occupy of, but also the psychological way is very good, because when people come to us, they have often a horror diagnosis, and the psychological aid helps a lot of also to people to restore, but to heal. We heal anyone. We are all sick. Our immune system has to do a lot of job each day, and there are 7,000 different synthetics and chemicals who are in our food additives. So when globally you change to a positive way of life, and that's our target of Éveil Santé, who is providing these products worldwide. Also from the research we have together in California, we will speak more detailed on Wednesday. Thank you. A question?
What's your opinion on synthetic cannabinoids versus the natural cannabinoids?
I don't want to criticize pharmaceutical companies,
but
I think that
microphone.
There is. I don't make any critic against pharmaceutical companies because when people take medications and they feel well, that's okay. But there are always more people who seek more natural issues with their conditions. So I don't have an opinion on synthetics because I will never try them.
Any questions?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hello. My name is Vinko Škraban. I'm the CEO of company Planet Hemp. About the Slovenia law, which Miha mentioned, it's really you can process industrial hemp in Slovenia in industry purpose, and that's it. So industrial purpose, it's food, it's fiber, plastic, I don't know, everything else. It's not specific, just industry. So we can do it, no problem.
Yes.
Because the law is not complete. I would like to present to you Hemp-clay toothpaste. I would like to give a sample around. You can just put your finger inside it if you want to. So we start with the commission again. Thank you. Here you go. Just a little bit. Finger and on the tool. Sample. Thank you. Hemp oil is Slovenian oil. We are in cooperation with four growers in Slovenia. So we are taking the hemp mostly from Slovenia. About hemp is good. Okay. It's a little bit mint inside, so it doesn't taste like you're eating dirt or something. It's actually like this. So it's clay. Clay is a wonderful thing. It has a lot of sorry, I don't know English expressions, so I have to think a little bit more. Effects. It has a lot more effects than we think. It absorbs everything what is negative inside in the body and takes it out just like a magnet. It also exists clay for eating, for drinking. I prefer this to every person. It's a really good therapy once a year. About hemp toothpaste, it cleans the from the teeth, the yellow brown thing. Plaque, okay, thank you. It cleans the plaque. If you have a problem with the skin around the teeth, you can also put it on this, leave it 4 to 5 minutes, and then splash it out with water and so. And that's it about the toothpaste. Otherwise, on the end of the September we are opening first gluten-free hemp bakery in Slovenia. Otherwise, I don't know where is this person from the government. I hope they don't change the law between. So we are going to bake everything: bread, make pasta, gnocchi, make cookies, everything what we can do from flour, we will do it and put it on the market. So that's it for now. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I was last year Global Hemp Food winner. So. Any questions? Yes?
People might wonder why you need a natural toothpaste. If you go to your supermarket, pick up the commercial toothpaste, it will tell you in any language, if you swallow more than a pea size of that chemical, you need to go to the hospital. You're putting that in your mouth. With a natural one, no problem.
Yes, of course. It's not for eating.
But if you swallow it, it's no problem.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yes.
Chemical one.
Clay contains minerals, vitamins, all sorts.
And it holds.
Yes, my mother from my wife, mother-in-law, yeah, she's a dentist and she's fascinated. Really okay. No, we are not that far yet, but interesting idea. Thank you.
You mentioned about the clay that cleans you out. You mentioned you take it once a year.
Yes, there is this cure therapy. It's 3 weeks, then 1 week pause, and then another 3 weeks doses, and it's supposed to be once a year. It's enough.
How much do you take every day?
On the evening, you put it in the glass with water, something like a little spoon. You mix it, leave it whole night, and in the morning you just drink what is here up. The rest you have to throw away because it's not okay. But just what is left in the water, the small pieces. It's good stuff. About the clay, yes, of course, it's Slovenia clay. I'm sorry, I forgot this. And it has also a certificate from Institute in Philadelphia, I think Luxembourg also, and Germany. So it's certified. Also this packaging is also certified for cosmetic personal use. Another question?
Where is your baker going to be?
In Goričko, Kuzma. Zeliščni park Kuzma. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, this was just an idea. The producer of clay has his own company and his own clay digging, so he has had business before. I just went to him with an idea so we can make hemp clay. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinko. Global Hemp Food Innovator from last year winner. We go with Miha Štefe.
It's me again. Now I found the presentation. Here we go. So I hope everybody everybody agrees that happiness really does grow on trees, because this plant really shocked me when I got to know it, and what could I do with this plant. So I've been doing it since 2012, I've been presenting it here since 2012, and these are basically the creations and innovations I made. First of all, this is a wise world self-sufficient hemp house. It's a house made out of hemp, and that is supposed to be self-sufficient. Why doesn't this work? Yeah, it's a good presentation, but it doesn't want to roll the movie. No, it doesn't. Something's happening. Yes, it should work. It works on Mac. Okay. It's rolling, but it's going so slow. I can show it on YouTube. Okay, this is my website that's representing everything, and this, I hope the movie works here. Okay, this is basically the house that I designed. It's all made out of hemp. Even the windows are basically hemp plastic. But this is just an idea. It's an innovation that I've been trying to build it now for 2 years. But here in Slovenia, the laws are that you're not supposed to build a dome home. So I cannot build it in Slovenia. I have to go to some other country, but for that I need finances. But hopefully someday I get somebody who will be interested in this kind of a design, a dome design of a house, and with the hempcrete, that if you combine these two materials and the shape of the house will last you forever, because the dome supports itself. And of course the inside of the house, hemp kitchen, the whole kitchen is made out of hemp fiber, so we don't need wood or anything else. The lounge, everything that you see on the pictures is basically made out of hemp. And it can be made out of hemp, but of course we need the technology and we need process in the future to make it a reality. The hemp bathroom, the master bedroom, another bedroom. For me it's really interesting because today we build houses that we isolate itself from the outer elements. But hemp does something different. Hemp allows the outer elements to come into the house and makes them warm or makes them cold, depends on what's on the outside. And I made basically a block out of hemp, like this big, and inside I put a sensor to measure how good the temperature would be, and in the winter it never went below 0, it was actually 7.5 the minimum, and in the summer direct heat was 45 degrees and inside it was 22 degrees. So if you had a house out of hemp, you wouldn't need anything to heat it or cool it down. Okay, then we can continue. This is what you see here on your right, if I'm not mistaken. It's a hemp fireplace. It's again built like the hemp house would be. You mix hemp, lime and water and you get hempcrete, I would call it in English. And this stove is basically an iron stove just to keep the fire from directly touching the hemp. That needs to be done. And this is a house I designed for my father. He's got a little weekend parcel that we want to build a house like that. The hemp was growing last year, but we didn't produce enough, so we have to produce more to produce a house like that because we want to produce it out of our own materials. So it's a project that will take about 2 years more, but it's going to be finished someday. And this was my best weekend house, but unfortunately they took it away from me, but still I did the design how it would look on the top. So basically that was, the down was what was before, and on the top I wanted to build a hemp house that maybe will stand someday there, we'll never know. This was just a drawing that was given to me one day when I was high, because every time we listen to somebody, like now, or we're in church, when you see me, but you look at everybody in the back, you know, you see everybody in the back. But if we had a church that I would be standing in the middle and you would be standing around me, everybody would see me, see each other, and you could communicate. Especially if in the middle it would be like an altar with a 3D shower, that, because when I'm explaining something, you can understand something totally different. If I show it to you in 3D, you will see what I see. So that was basically, and then I designed a small church, how it would look if we would have a hemp church. And this was, a project we did with Borut Šket. He is an innovator too. So we built a hemp pyramid together here in Slovenia, in Biopark Žalec. It's really a great pyramid inside. You can really feel the effects of hemp inside. It's never hot, it's never cold. It's really good for relaxation. And this is basically it. This is what I done till now. Now I want to do this, and I want to get hemp to as many people as possible. Because we know that people, if you buy something, you just buy it. But if somebody recommends it to you and really shows their experience with hemp, their change in health, their everything, then people will be interested in it, and people could make some extra cash, because this is really a problem now in this recession. So, hemp. Any more questions?
Yes.
Yes, please.
What is the mixture percentage of hemp inside of this hemp concrete?
I made a lot of different mixtures, but basically we did it by eye. One bucket of hemp and one small bucket of lime and just a little bit of water. And then you put it in a mixer, and then you see, it shouldn't be wet and it shouldn't be too dry. That's the only thing I can tell you. But it's never been written down exactly the numbers.
Okay, one question.
Yes, please.
What is the lime inside when you put this? You know, the lime. What material is that?
Lime is
organic.
apno. Lime is basically crushed up stone and burned.
But how is it resistant to, when I say hydrogen and this, when the rain falls, you know?
The rain shouldn't drop directly on it.
Yeah, but when it's I don't know if it's like condition like this year, when there is a lot of rain, how is this resistant to
if you make, let's say, a normal house, let's say like
this,
like this, you see you have a roof here, so it never touches the walls, the rain. The water shouldn't come in direct contact with the material. It's rot resistant, but it shouldn't take the direct contact with the rain, because it will wash the lime out.
What I think he means that if you combine the rain with wind and the water falls sideways, then it could touch the water.
It could touch, but my personal opinion that it wouldn't damage it. That box that I have at home, it was on the direct rain, so every element, sun, rain, everything, and it's still standing there like it was. No change.
So it's good when you also test it for this now, when you got in production then in a few years.
I think it would work. And I did one more thing, a bench, you know, when you have to put a bench in the dirt and you have to, I don't know how to say, you have to fix it in the ground. So instead of concrete, I used hempcrete. And it's still in contact with direct rain, everything is falling on it, and it's holding the bench like crazy. So it's a good material if you look at it like that. Any more questions?
What is this bench over?
The bench, where is it?
And any other construction that you may have made, is it close to here? Or?
No, it's in my home village. It's in front. It's Tarboje. It's in front of the lake. So when you sit on the bench, you enjoy the whole lake. You're sitting on hemp and doing something else with hemp. Please.
Just to add to the water question, all the building regulations have been passed in Europe for hemp-free, and it surpasses even German building regulations, which are the highest in Germany. So the water question has been done, it's fine. But you just got to go on the web and you can find all the information.
Yeah, I think it's good because it's not like plastic when you have such, when we say styropor or something like this, because this it stops the how I say, the transfaction. But when it's hemp, it's like it's out of wood, you know.
Yes, it breathes.
Yeah, it's permeable.
Yeah.
So it takes the water and transfer it. But the whole subject of hemp-free is a whole 3-day symposium.
Yes.
In each subject that you find out about hemp, there's a whole symposium around it.
Yeah.
To briefly try and line it up is condensing. But as I say, all the building regs on this particular type of building material are all settled in Europe. There's many buildings in my country who have many buildings from this. It's wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
And really, it's a waste material after you've extracted the oil and the medicine. This is a waste material. It turns into this.
It's great, right?
It's fantastic.
And because you just mentioned that Boruch Kit here in Slovenia got this material certified. So if you build, you have a certified for this material. So that's no problem.
It actually turns to stone over time.
Yes, over years.
So when you go back in 100 years' time, your house is stronger than it is today.
Yeah, concrete starts to lose its stiffness after 50 years.
Yeah, 90 years
it's finished, yes, but after 50 years it starts to loosen very badly. But hempcrete, after 50 years, it just starts.
No, but my question was because of the limb, you know, how it's resistant.
What? Because of the
limb, you know.
Lime.
Yeah, you have the hemp product now, but you have to also to concrete this with the lime, or
you mix it together and then you just.
Yeah, I know, but I want to know about this lime, you know, how it is resistant about rain and when it falls and so. But okay, you have answered me now.
I think you should try it for yourself and you'll know it for the best.
Thank you.
That's how I do in my life.
If you'd like to send me a link, I send you a link to Steve Allen. He's the world's foremost hemp building guy. He can answer anything on hemp
Okay.
in his sleep. So exchange, I'll send you over the info for that.
Thank you for your attention, and if you have any more questions or anything else, you can find me on my website, Wise World 2012. On the house, which one?
The one that you've been making, the Firestone and stuff. Why did you make it?
Why is this one?
Yeah, why did you do that? What made you get it? I want to know why you discovered hempcrete and why you made something.
I just discovered hemp and then I just started from the start to the end. What can I make? But I haven't tried what you're making because first I wanted to put on the industrial side and I'm not sick yet, so I don't need the medicine yet.
Absolutely. And if you take the medicine, you won't need the medicine.
Yeah.
Drink the tea.
Drink the tea. I drink the tea. I have a cafe that I know the owner, and she has hemp beer there and hemp tea. So
hemp builders like hemp.
House bar, it's called house bar. So I feel like I'm at home, you know, when I'm there. Okay. Thank you again.
Now we are finished. Okay, thanks for all, especially for our innovators. Now we have time for thinking about it, for a small evaluation, and we will release the results, I think, this evening, maybe. We will raise it on the website. But questions for all of you. Do you have any questions about this event generally? Please, shut. If you have, okay, you have a question.
You're not from this region?
No, I'm coming from Croatia.
Okay.
I mean, it's 70 kilometers far from here.
Is there a different politics where you come from to here?
No, it's the same, really same, because maybe for those of you who don't know about what Croatia is today is very, how to say, member of European Union, and what we really do in terms of regulations, we copy and paste in Croatia, believe me. But, okay, honestly, that is okay. But our Ministry of Agriculture do a lot of for implementing hemp in our regulations. My brother works in a ministry, I know that. Okay, I will try to influence to him to make something good for hemp in Croatia. But I have one good news for you. I'm coming from Varaždin, and before 50 days, a local authority raised one public call for granting, for if you want to plant a hemp, you can get some small grants, maybe up to 500 euro, but not much, but enough for the moment. It's a sign of goodwill and very symptomatic. It means, okay, Maida and me, we have some our fingers in that process, but okay, we will try to make more money for new hemp, new fields of hemp in Croatia. Maida knows that we have a lot of problems with the mechanization for hemp, but we will try to do something with the European funds, and okay, we are pioneers in that area.
Did you know that the same thing was done by the European Union in 1995 when my friend Nobel, as a light cultural man, got a lot of money from Europe to grow hemp? That was in 1995.
I didn't know that.
£100 per hectare. £1,300. £1,300
per hectare.
At the time we were spending £140 a month. It was the heaviest subsidised crop in Europe ever. That lasted about 5 years.
Okay, we will notice it. Okay, good. Thanks for everything. Now I think we are finished. Maida, do you want to say something about? Okay, this session is finished. Thank you. We will see you in this evening. Okay.
Где? Давай.